I will go ahead. やこえこんにちは。Special enormous greetings to you, honored and distinguished participants, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rosania Alfred Bennett. I'm very privileged and grateful to be here, and thank you for making me feel very welcome. Me, my uncle Tempo, and Marcus Bennett. It is a profound sense of humility that I stand before you today to share some information on my homeland, the Republic of the Marshall Islands, and of course, the island from which I came, Ailutk in the northern Marshall Islands. The 12-year nuclear testing program conducted by the United States in the northern Marshall Islands has been the subject of many books, scholarly papers, articles, lectures, video commentaries, and more. A total of 67 atomic and thermonuclear weapons were tested from 1946 to 1950 in our islands. The total explosive power of these nuclear weapons was 108 megatons. The biggest and most powerful test, the 15 megaton Bravo bomb, exploded in the early morning of March 1st, 1954. The powerful Bravo test alone was equal to 1,000 Hiroshima-sized atomic bombs. The nuclear fallout alone from the bomb caused damage and radiation fallout to all our islands and environment, and even more. As you are aware, the Japanese fishermen on Fukuyiru Maru, the Lucky Dragonfly, fishing in the vicinity of Rongelap Atoll, were also hurt from this Bravo bomb. Besides Bravo, there were numerous other powerful bombs that were also tested, as you have heard Seichiro-san explaining earlier. I don't think I'll go through that. But simply put, the combined explosive power of the 67 atomic and thermonuclear devices tested in the northern Marshall Islands was equal to 1.6 Hiroshima bombs being detonated every day of every month of every year for the entire 12 years of the United States nuclear testing in the Marshall Islands. The story of the sufferings of the Marshallese people, the radiation-induced afflictions, the vaporization of our islands, the destruction of our ancestral lands, and the dislocation of entire communities has been written for posterity in books, newspaper graduates, disease, articles, radio, television programs. No doubt the story of the heavy burden and price the Marshallese has borne, and which we continue to bear today and into the distant future, will be told and retold as the information on our nuclear exposure, injury, and damage passes from one generation to the next. Yet we are not better off now than we were after the nuclear testing. Thousands Marshallese continues to suffer from the radiogenic ailments, and numerous islands remain uninhabited for countless years to come. Ladies and gentlemen, Among the Marshallese most unfortunate in this entire nuclear disaster episode are the people of Ailuk Atoll in the northern Marshall Islands variety. Although the level of radiation fallout on Ailuk Atoll was as comparable or very close to that of other islands whose population and people were evacuated by the United States after the Bravo test. For instance, the people of Bikini, Rongola, Uduru were all evacuated to Pajanan. Unfortunately, the 401 people of Mahan Atoll, Ailuk, were left in harm's way. The decision was made by the United States that it would be too much of an inconvenience to move the people, the 401 Ailukis living on Earth at that time. So we were left to fend for ourselves. Imagine a simple people not knowing the dangers of radioactive dust falling from the sky that covered our islands, our drinking water, our food crops, and our homes. The people of Ailuk will never forget this grave injustice, and neither will we rest in our quest to right the wrong, to right this particular wrong. Today, despite overwhelming evidence, as you have heard, seen Seichiro-san explaining to you, to the contrary, the U.S. continued to believe its fairy tale, that only the 4 atolls of Bikini, Anahuita, Rongola, and Uduru were hurt by the nuclear tests, and therefore deserve some compensation. Nevertheless, I can assure you that the Marshallese people and the government, as I believe the case is, with the rest of the world think otherwise. As a matter of fact, Marshallese from all of our islands have been found to suffer from radiogenic ailments due to the effects of the nuclear testing. When one considers the combined explosive power of the nuclear tests in the Marshall Islands was 93 times more powerful than all the atmospheric tests in Nevada. It bubbles the mind. The glaring injustice, insofar as the level of compensation is concerned, is not only unconscionable, but immoral. Finally, the United States nuclear testing program in our island ended 57 years ago in 1958. But the harmful and damaging effect of the nuclear legacy to our health, our land, and our environment is a reality that we live and deal with each day, today, tomorrow, and continues without doubt into the unknown future. The nuclear contaminants has caused problems on the reproductive health of mothers, on the health of many Marshallese, as shown by high incidence rates of radiation-related cancer and thyroid tumors. It has entered the food chain by way of soil and fish in our lagoons. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the reality of our encounter and experience with the destructive force of nuclear monster. On March 1st, 1954, in Ailuk Atoll, 401 people living there, the main atoll, and the islets that make up the whole of the Ailuk Atoll as a community. They wake up to face the day. A beautiful sunshine, a day not too windy, truly a promising day to gather food, take care of house chores, and care for the family. Some men were already in the sea. They set sail to go fish for their family. Women stayed inland, taking care of children, doing their house chores. Children playing, some are still sleeping. Ladies and gentlemen, this is their story.
We got Jamie. Only Jamie, 73. Jimmy Yuan, Amy Chilu, Ailu. Ran, right? Arwal John. Kabilang nga kami arjan malilita. Ichalagan malilita. Bang. Chipon right. Chim yun chinatan. Ayar per lojut. Pui quality one. Pujikuro just clean charo. Kajilon meneoid naramion kaven ngay kalamana. Iya. Kalarin meneo. Kawal lang ako tawangan rally to gawa. Ejino yung magdut. Walawan, ano nang kutuit. Ditulit. Ime yung magdut kilajin manjareo. Imni ko yon manjareo. Chongol chimatan e bukol ako meneo. Echalawan chalaga pang. Kami lang mga wan rotarinay. Ilaway winan chalaga. Echalawan chalagan chirit ka pang. Emot Amerikan jalan, ini jangan dari latar yang lain. Cara balik lu cipung rana, ayat pucet, cewa lari cakaru, men lari ciguro, peritan koliar, ngai perion cuan, tidak ibu lojut, ngai cutan kolol cing, ngai ini jelo moda tapi do iba. Ecel ko yang maniniya, alam mo na kayo iba iya, menengan kanan ta kami jangan ambil. Ay jangan ano wala ibu jo ikalor ko. Ibu jadi ro turun kamu relan lale. Takarwalo mi le cimjon cimatan, rali tet e jino wo angin ne enot. Aga ecel kilime jalan cabreo. Jangan ano pa jadi tet ketuyo, ketuan pilin ne. Imu kalau ko yeno ipukolo meneo, yo de la kulajin manjareo. Po manjareo pertuyar. Utelok kilaj. Majinan pukul minum juga pajak dilihat ketuyo. Ela balap ketuyo. Aku icap kilmelang. Aku bicap calai kepahan minum, icai orang nim calai kepahan minum. Bangun ciluran itu tak ada kuayo. Cuan timah kilele. Bayi tu yang kuai le. Menjair, mau ke tu ke dalam leo. Rumah aja lo juga. Apa kenutan pokok. Orang kecuali men kemihan lo yang mereka membahaya tu apa pam ni yo. Kalau kalau cuan pam na itu gini meja le tai lengkin. Ayah kau itu naik le muter jadi cerai mereka. Ini menjadi mempengaruhi terus menjadi percuan wah pengaruhi terus kaki yang kenutan pokok. Yang perawangan. Tay mo nung pacha tay army. Yung mga jabay abo kulchoy. Yung way aligin chiriyan. Kami lo kay mo lagay pamalo ko korea ulit. Kainikan. Kana kay kami mula chay di mem ni chal ko pair. Ay mga ano ko tak kalarun lawan. Latin ni ko. cedergerin cedergerin akai calok kopair kemelak tuangan lo jadun keman ni januar punya kain color emang kami bayar no cik kau beli lo kain color jadun ni januar lu kun waran yang ni jangan rejan waran jadun ni januar green dukun green ngan rainin corrainoin karai lu jangan kalat mag magyuyi Yalaban karya dengan pagair nurian mamu. Raini ne cala ciri mamu gayual. Kobalo ciri mamu. Kia yalak kalau ne rajat emmer rajat el un kering utum kering. Awalnya kain kan renana. Nelangan nilangan. Papakan agak ebe oman agak luar belak el un kering. Punya kain kau bilang bilang. Ini macam ngai, ini nak ikan nai mana nai. Ya kainjer lo je kainjer purwo. Raini ni kono no icolok au tairo, ar kainjer tairo doa. Murat culo na oi.
Jauh ke kainjer.
Ini elku nai tok kini je aku ragar. Colo menem ragar wange, ya kainjer ke mini jebor. Paham percaya, kainjer lagi. Emino kalau bayar kemana mereka, angan lagi kalau tadi kan angan lagi ngan awam tak tu. Yar japa santak tak yar tadi pen, keliu tahu. Kaya mujur colok kainjer yang anpuru, ia dalam perkara keliu jual awam tu dal, ini keliu awam kainjer. Kaya ramai tu lagi yang colok ni orang lambat. Ilah kacau tu ngai lagi karpai kacau tu kipen. Tak tahu yo, agar orcun ruga tak ini yo. Ibaye tu ke tak cara belan kai men tayro kipen cuan agak ni. Memang tak tahu yo. Men kain cer men kan tayro cara balewan pemeraya oleh kain nang di original tu. Mecel kam tayro ibiruan nang di dia. Yang macam apa? Yang macam itu kan reason corang nak oleh kain cer men tayro tu kaya. Ewe, ekor ngata kata ya apa? Raba izin, ijazah ya ewe. Ajuriro, bunga iran dengan aku gelap. Orcon, ledrik nejeng leo ir kalau jangan. Ilo iyo ya Allah.
Okay.
Aku dur. Imo ko alu ni ngon nejin. Nejen, ceben eno ceben army. Akan mejan ke, eno mejan, ini nur. Ini orang tel, eno tan manggitel. Ewe yang kanjak, yang kalu, kau payah lalu tak tahu kau, ciri orang, ibu ketuan. Eno menu kenar, eno payah cabur orang mikiran cabur ini, kenar, suruh kan bunyi. Ada ya lah, pelo pamlian pawa. Kalau kenur krep, enot krep, punya pengrejili lauta. Agak cina tanin beneo ke, enot cang juga. Enot ibiruru ay nujak, cuma baik kain. Ini arden bijak ke, imrari emergency to kagak ngani. Nawe, aja mengajar tyrod. Cik, pok jenis cila. Yang tata, corang yang tayro, cimjon ngobrolin tahu je. Yar kalau ciri awal, ian kalau ciri tata roh cuma, tu libudak, elok tata aja ko matan radin jon tahu je nak. Jadi, pero jangan.
Lain jauh lebih aneh tu. Rasa jauh lagi. Nanti tu nanti. Kapal dalam loh kalau ini. Kalau jauh kalau macam tu, eping, kabilan. Aku ini sendiri dipukul. Kau yang suruh dia jangan taipunan kacau ketu. Yo zero pepe, yo zero puluk ran ne. Jangan kacau. Mau orang siapa tu? Angam mencari apa? Cuci pede dah mencari. Awal kerja mustahil. Mencari orang untuk kerja, untuk awal. Jadi ni cuman tak perlu ni. Awal ni nak mau ni. Macam mana pukul wah ciri tu kata ni dengan. Cuman wah lah. Ini aku tu pertama ni, amalan roti. Your pool doesn't, your pool commenta. Dan bukan juga par. Tapi orang mana, ia wawi, orang takkan kalau. Yang rakam lagi.
Raja Batai.
Magistrate itu typhoon. Ia itu magistrate. Ada mana rumah. Orang kan orang air ya, apa curu-curu. Apa, kalau rozelo, pepe pulun, ne, kalau curu awal, pemsilo matan posa. Apa curu ayam, apa, arcin rozelo, posa. Air baru, juga wajib berair. Puru. Kunci dia dah, emang dia kalau ke, aku ciru dan menalung, enanan len, nen, aku cakap lu pagi. Tu kenal mai, kami cakap apa pagi, kenal mai.
Aku
Kisian mau ada yang, mau cakap dengan saya, mau, saya wimich.
Apa apa reda?
Apa?
Komite kacau.
Jadi kata dia yang mempermit, yang mempermit.
Yang mempermit. Adam.
Maju.
Waju maju.
Ilo jadi kan dia jim jauh mulai. Kau orang pang ni kau radum jauh lagi. Iban lo budin ayam. Yang ni beri atau ni jadi jauh. Or, mana orang pihak, ini apa? Pawuli, pawuli kau ini. Mungkin kerja Cino, kerja lawan rana, meram betul le. April, yang kerja orang minum betul le, minum April, lem. Mereka macam, kemudian macam apa ini jadi macam ini. Ini malah dia mukul. Ibu ayah orang betul. Jangan orang ketua ibu ayah tak ke orang jadi kau yang macam kau tu lagi nunggu itu betul le kebiru. Mukul jangan Tapi ni popun utulang siapa ni pulau orang bob. Macam mana pun cuma kali dengan mana, apa tu mana. Ngai popun ni macam mana. Apa dia ini lah. Pengenalan orang lain, jodoh kain, kemudian orang lain dari dari muyo. Jangan wajib kalau ada muyo, boleh mengang tahu ini jualan.
Komite.
Jangan lelon. Kamu dikur. Kalau punya barang cium beda apa flow, barang yang tu ni. Kemudian kamu diuji punya non, yang malok, kalau bayar kamu tu dengan cen air punya. Lalu ada dah elim air punya dah. Jangan ingin kebenaran, yang mujian tu tak ingin perluan. Dikulim kawan, kau ceburi dalam. Mungkin mungkin kerja kita lain. Kamu betul, mak kau mingar kamu ni kiamat. Bila ko minimur kami yung makamuk kau ni mamumir pengu. Pagigir minuri minimur kami. Ngayon orang nakot ko minimur kami uji ko nakot romi orang pentunya kami ko nakot. Uji aja gitu. Uji ini wah mencar nur mata orang lang chưa tôi uji ini mình đánh được cả bài. Tapi mi jago makamuk uji makamuk terlalu.
Alin ko manche. Iyo ko so chino nana al
Kai.
ma. Ne iyo ko ko ayi. E galo chita e raita.
Kumara ke koli.
Ma ko joni yo ka chino wala. Chora.
Kami ko le.
Kami. Kung siya sing roba ma kamal mo. Ang lela ko sino Jangan karaya, orang tayarot, kalau cancer.
Karaya di bayi, ini ada ni, ajar lo ni jiru ni, jangan berita berimbi. Dia orang ciru ni jiru ajar, wala ni. Dari kau, yang kau yang karang pakai je, ni bejik tanah ni, tini. Kau yang berawai. Kalau lama ni, woi, pujian orang tak ada kangen film, yang put riba, riba kalau orang pun dia cakap mujidi. Yang itu pujian orang ni, gaya ni, macam gaya ni mana ni?
Oh, mana ni?
Program mana ni riba je tu. Kini orang gaya kan, kalau kangen film, yang tu, terlalu popular popular, riba macam kalau milo. Yang meninggal mujidi, ada yang boleh itu. Ada yang itu, macam wancul curi, curi itu dia yang wancul. Dari bit, jadi sekarang macam apa? Ada tag kita, pro. Dari dia ini, apa? Kain. Apa?
Yang mana calon ni je mungkin.
Orang, jadi, lain.
Tak saya harus jalan ke, jauh jadi kerja ber, min kulit pam, orang kup tiap hari. Yang populis, orang tam dah menjadi, menjadi macam ran kena keren. Tiap kali cara tak kerja.
Kita, iya, macam
orang tahu, orang pam, orang tres pam, begini. Kerja tu.
ini kun celah lir.
Ya kalau ada belain, apa ini boleh berlaku nur. Orang ni, ini jangan orang lukun, leni orang.
Jadi, kalau betul betul, saya macam kicin pop, yang boleh tolong pop. Kalau kalle, biar boleh cirukan. Kemudian lampu betul, jangan ramai kan, jangan macam apa. Kira macam cirali, hikmat.
今3人の方の証言がございましたけれども、もちろん全てではなくて、要は3人とも共通点はいろいろあったと思います。まさに天保さんの話とほとんど重なって見えてきたと思います。要は当時の様子ですよね。で当時アメリカの大きな船デストロイヤーシップがやってきて、それでその当時の代表であったのは台風っていう人なんですけどね、それで話し合いがなされたと、それでどんな様子だったんだって言っていろんな証言はするわけですけども、最終的に住民代表がですね、大丈夫なんだと言ったっていうふうに言われています。私もいっぱいその証言は聞きました。ただこれはその台風が当時の住民代表が悪かったかっていうと、私は決してそうではないと思います。つまりやっぱ分からないわけですよね。つまり爆弾と同じ、第二次世界大戦の爆弾と同じものだと認識していますから、第二次世界大戦の爆弾って確かに怖かっていろんな問題も起こしてますけども、その一瞬で終わるわけですよね。まさかその後にですね、爆弾が終わった後にこれだけの問題をですね、いまだにいろんな出てくるとはですね、当時誰もやっぱり想像はできなかったわけですね。 ですので私も聞いた話だとその大きな船が、入ってきてそこで初めて彼らは爆弾だって分かったわけですよね。ビキニで行った爆弾だと。それで男性の方も言ってましたけれども、調査をしていた話も出てきました。それで彼は最後に話した90のおじいさんは英語の先生だったので英語ができたわけです。で彼はですね直接聞いてるわけです。あれは何だったのかと。それであの爆弾でビキニの爆弾だったって認識するわけですけども、彼の認識はまさに放射能汚染のこととかはないわけですね。ですので大きな船は1泊2日アイルックに行ったわけですけども、その後1日調査終わった後ですね、天保さんはチョコレートに釣られてたって話がありますけども、他にもその後映画に誘われてですね、もうこれであの爆弾と同じだったんだっていうことで安心してですね、初めて映画を見たとかですね、そんな話も証言も出てるぐらいのそんな出来事だったわけであります。あと大切な点になってるのは、あとどなたかが最後の方にその日本のドクターがやってきたというお話を言ってましたけども、それはですね、東北大学からですね、甲状腺の調査はやってきています。1990年代ですでやってきています。でこの問題はですね、これはマーシャル諸島側のですね依頼によってですね優しくと来ているわけですので、ですから4つの環礁以外にも他の島々にも調査をしています。それは非常に画期的です。それで甲状腺の異常がですね決してその4つの地域だけに収まるものではないのは見つけています。ただ最終的にその結論とは出していません。それで住民のサイドから立つと問題っていうのは、要は1回発見されて甲状腺の問題はあるというふうに発見されたのは記録として残ってるわけですけども、その後誰も来ないわけですよね。ですので自分があの時甲状腺の問題があるって言われて、一体今自分は本当に大丈夫なのかとか、その甲状腺大きくなって大丈夫なのかとかですね、そういう心配の種にも一つはなっているわけですね。つまりフォローアップは何もないわけですよ。健康管理制度が何もないわけですよ。実は天保さんは何も話しませんでしたけども、天保さんの奥さんもですね若いんですけども、その若い奥様もですね実はその時に甲状腺に問題があるということでですね見つかっています。しかしその後のフォローはない状況ですので、彼も心配していると、そんな話も出てきたと思います。 OK。
Okay, this last video is my mother. She was not in Ayluk during the Bravo test, but she was in Lebanon and she did not hear nor see anything. But after a year, she went back to Ayluk to live there. This is her story.
During the Bravo testing, we were in Lebanon. My husband was an health assistant, so we were there to take care of the people in that island. In 1954. 1955 we moved to Ayluk Atoll. Where we used to stay. We were staying there till 1960. We moved to Majoru Atoll. We came here because I have a sickness with in my throat. It was swollen. So we came and they cut it out. We used to go back and forth Ailuk and Major. Between Ailuk and Major. So while we staying in Ailuk, my experience about our living there, everything changes time to time. Our food and everything are changed. Not like before. Grapefruit, coconut tree, pandanus trees, they are not good. They are not produced like before. Fish, and seashell, in some island there were so many seashells in the lagoon. But they were reduced every year until now some island there is no seashell. In the lagoon. Coconut crab and other crab are the same. They reduce year by year. My husband was suffered with esophagus cancer. There are children born abnormal, like fish, or they form small and short. So many kind of sickness that we haven't seen before. Like my husband, who was suffered from esophagus cancer and living for about 18 years with that sickness. He was eating with soup during these 18 years. It was very hard for me to take care of him. During this long period. And not only him, but so many people suffer from thyroid, most of the people cannot walk, but I'm sorry I cannot explain those kind of sickness because I'm not a doctor, but I can see that life is different from before. It is very hard time for these people living with this kind of sickness.
As you have seen, the last video of my mother, Tempo Alfred, she and my father lived in another atoll, not knowing there was a bomb. But they left that atoll after 2 years to go back to Ireland. And they've been living there from then on. And for a while, they've been eating the food, breathing the air, exposing to every little thing that were contaminated in the air. Soon after my father was diagnosed of esophageal cancer, the cancer of the esophagus, he was sent to Hawaii for treatment. And there he had surgery, received surgery, and a tube was installed into his stomach, and he was only eating liquid forms of food. And his food, we couldn't get it from Manjur, where we live. It was a prescribed food, a special kind of food, which we have to order from Hawaii. My mom was there beside my father for all those 18 years, taking care of him. Sometimes when it happens to your family, you learn how hard it is because it actually disrupts the life, the system of living that you're used to. every day, the daily routine, where you have to take children, go to school. We couldn't do that anymore. We had to stop things and lend some support to my father. And you can imagine how hard it is to live in the state of Hawaii with not enough money to cater for what's happening. To my mom, she believed that the award given to my father of 109,000, which was given every year, 1,000 every year, until the time the Nuclear Claims Tribunal became defunct, was not enough. Because we had to pay for tickets to people going back and forth, helping, assisting, translating what the doctors say, and just being with my dad. We had to take our children over there to go to school, just so we could stay with my dad, close to him. And plus, just going back home, ordering the prescribed kind of food that he had to take morning, afternoon, and nighttime for dinner, lunch, and breakfast. Was a big of an expense also. Ladies and gentlemen, the summary of the videos you just heard, they communicate features that are similar. People saw the bright light, the trees were blown away, glasses from the church windows shattered. They saw powder, depending on where they were. The drinking water was murky. And after a while, women were giving birth to jellyfish babies, babies that are deformed, and people were getting sick with thyroid cancer. Food crops were not as productive, not as healthy as before. Many died from unfamiliar illnesses. The above evidence, the facts you just heard and seen through the video, resemble those of Ilupi's interviewed by Holly Barker in 1994 in her book, Bravo for Marshallese, Regaining Control in a Post-Nuclear, Post-Colonial World. Holly Barker interviewed more people from Ilup in which they stated the following. Janet John, this is what she said. In the year 1954, I was only 10 years old. My knowledge of what was happening around me was limited. When the bomb exploded and the earth rumbled, I looked up and I saw the sky turn into strange reddish color. At the time, we children didn't know anything seriously. Adults were the only ones who were excited. They led us into thinking it was Armageddon. Then we became scared. I didn't even know what a bomb was until I actually heard the explosion, felt the earth shaking, and saw the half of the sky turn red. Longdak Chili died. He passed away. This is his statement. The atmosphere was foggy. It was like some dust falling from the sky on the lagoon and on the land. Jared John, two of my children died. One of them was born defective. It didn't look like a human. It looked just like the inside of a giant clam. Renee Sinait, which is my auntie, she also passed away. 4 of my children were born prematurely. She went on to say, one of them died after his first birthday. Another was stillborn. I have yet to see my daughter. Keiji Tabiya, who also passed away. There are a lot of sudden changes when we never experienced before the nuclear testings. It's happening to trees and even animals and people too. Take a cat. A cat would give birth to a single kitten with what seems like two bodies combined. We might say twin with one body, 8 legs and 8 paws. Got it again. Some of the fish that we used to eat now give us fish poisoning. We cannot eat them anymore. Pigs also have defective bodies. Some have twisted legs. Sometimes the filtered supply ships wouldn't come for a long time, so we had to kill them and eat them. What could we do? We were hungry, and we needed to eat something. Tempo, my uncle, he stated, if the United States government insisted that poison did not affect Idol, then how would they consider Udalo affected when the distance between Idol and the center of the explosion is approximately the same as Udalo? Nobody answered my question. They were obviously hiding the true fact that this island was actually affected by the nuclear testing. Even though we knew and felt that Idol was poisoned, we couldn't do anything because we were being ignored all along. Not a shred of information was released to us. My other concern is this. After all these years of suffering, why is this issue of Idol's contamination now being discussed when it should have been done a long time ago? Why didn't they notify us of what they were going to do beforehand so we can protect ourselves? They treated us like guinea pigs for their experiments. There was a ship that visited us twice. They took blood samples from the people. They told us they will examine our blood samples in the lab and informed us of the results. To this day, no shred of information or any results has been released to us. They took so much blood from persons. The U.S. ruling brought some scientists to show us maps and charts of the route of the nuclear fallout as it was carried downward. The movements of the fallout were so funny to us because the lines actually zigzagged between Ligyev and Ailuk and other atolls. I actually saw the charts and we were wondering how the radioactive poison would navigate itself between these islands without touching them. They thought we were a bunch of idiots. I told them nasty words because I was mad. I told them, why didn't they do their experiments in their own country? In America, there are deserts. There is so much unused public land. Instead, they chose some small islands to poison and kill the people. I was furious. They didn't listen to us. They said it was nothing to worry about. Every word we said was ignored. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the true story of life. Of all the people suffer from all the ailments that were a result of what is known as low-dose exposure, in which the people were left to eat, drink, stay in an island where it's contaminated. Although this sickness and the result of being contamination wasn't as immediate as those of Rongala. These people also suffered. And when we talk about the victims of nuclear testing, we're not just talking about the fractals. Ayu is one population that is categorized by you as unexposed. You have heard the story of other people. You haven't heard the story of the rest of the population of Marshall Islands, who also believe they were also affected. At this juncture, I am very saddened because most of the young generation do not know these issues in the Marshall Islands. This is not being taught in the education system. It's only for those who take interest in this subject that will get ahead and that will fight because they are interested to fight for the people. It is my belief that if we have a complete picture of what happened, all the evidence are there, I truly believe we will be able to know actually what happened in each one of the atolls in Marshall Islands. It is what I pursue to do. I would like to learn more about what happened to my people. Perhaps not just Ailuk Atoll itself, but the whole of the Marshall Islands. I brought my son here today because I think he should listen to everything, what we are saying, so he can start filling in with me, because there is a gap between the old generation and the new generation, and we need to mend that gap. At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, I know I cannot do it by myself. I need your help in any way you can to accomplish this object. Thank you very much.
はい、ありがとうございます。